到这哦。Okay. Okay. Okay. So now shall we move to the next incident?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so for the second incident is happened in my working area. So I have a colleague who is very outgoing person, and he share us a lot of funny things and also bring a lot of joy to us. And recently I found he was very unhappy, like he's like he is feeling unhappy. So but a few days after that he become like normal, like outgoing person again. And I just told him that, hey, it's been a while, didn't see you so happy. And at that time his reaction is not what I expect. Yeah, so at that moment I feel doubt, and also like feel like am I said something wrong? Yeah, and also am I care too much on this? Is it I'm too sensitive? Because like why others colleague didn't notice about it, but only myself notice about these things. So actually when come to midnight, I also got think about this thing, and I feel that actually I'm too sensitive on this, and actually I don't like, because what I want is just naturally like being talk with my colleague and have fun and so on. But I don't like this too sensitive thing, because he's just my colleague. I like no need to be so care about his feeling or something. Yeah. So actually at that time I'm just at that moment I just being quiet and just go back to work and act like nothing happened. But actually I still very care about myself is being too sensitive.
Yeah, no, what if you expect the action? Because just how I mentioned, your colleague didn't show the expression that you expect.
Maybe he should give me some of the fun response instead of because that time I think he didn't give much response on this. He just take a look, like look at me for a while, and then go back to work.
When you show the concern, like why you like being a bit different between them. So you thought that this kind of concern that ambivalent should actually make him to feel like more warm, and also react back in a positive way.
Yeah, positive way.
But actually he didn't show anything, but just look at you and just ignore.
Yeah. It's a bit mean. I feel like I'm not very comfortable at that time. Yeah. Because when you care about others person should give back a positive react to you. But I feel he's very mean that time. So I just feel not comfortable at that moment.
So from this incident, you feel like very mean, and then you feel like very not comfortable because you're ambivalent to that person, like being get ignored, and also you feel like you are very sensitive because you will keep on thinking even until midnight, even until before you sleep, you're still thinking about this. So you hope that you can just don't think about this, because he's just colleague, but he occupied your mind even until night.
Yeah, because it's actually not my I not supposed to being so carrying on like people my colleagues feeling because it's just work and then he is just my colleague. Yeah, I will blame myself that next time maybe don't be so sensitive and no need to care so much.
also your overthinking here is that you feel like you over care on other people thinking, and there's also
And
another
feeling.
sound, another voice that asking you not to be so sensitive. He's just colleague, please don't be so overthinking about other people emotion and let them to control or affect you. Okay. I got you. I know the feeling because when you treat other people with the positive behavior, you hope that it return with the equal return, but it is not the same. And at the end, you even need to like digest the feeling. Okay, I got you. Okay, how about next? Because I see you got do quite many homework.
Yeah. The next incident is actually quite similar to just now what I shared, but it's more on management level. Because there is a time when I have lunch with my managers. Like most of the people there is from the management level. So when they are talking and then maybe I just share one of the things. So my managers she didn't give me the response. He just take a look at me and then just give me a smile. And then at that moment I feel sensitive here is because why he didn't reply to what I shared. Yeah. That time is feel doubt and of course nervous because she is my manager and what I say must be more careful. Yeah, and also got feel a bit stressed. So the thing here, my thought is am I said something wrong or should I improve myself? Or maybe next time I should learn more like talking in a more professional way. Maybe my manager said my reply is maybe she don't want to bother me lah. So maybe I more on like think that I should improve myself more. Yeah. And also what I do here is stay quiet and then just keep observe like what people talk about and then see what is the good timing to continue the conversation again.
From here, I can see that you actually are a person that who very good at self-reflection because you are very observant. You notice that your manager maybe didn't give you a response, and you are people who good at self-reflection because you will tend to like observe and observe what is maybe other people's reaction and then what is the correct timing for you to speak again. Yeah. So maybe this is a good side because you're good at observe and also will try to think carefully before you do the behavior or try to give the response. Yeah, but in another word, when you do the reflection, it's now also you give yourself some of the pressure, right? Because you seem like you will reflect on yourself that am I doing something wrong? So your manager didn't give you a response or maybe some reaction that you feel maybe a better or more positive reaction. And from here I also heard again, you feel that you are too sensitive. And you feel how do you view your sensitivity?
You mean rate from 1 to 10? Or
Yeah, maybe you can try to rate first because it is more easy to quantify. Yeah. How do you see your sensitivity level?
I think 8.
Oh, 8%, so this is the highest.
Yeah.
How do you view your sensitivity? Do you think your sensitivity help you? Because like just now I mentioned that during the corporate setting, if you are observant and sensitive, so you know when to speak and when not to speak. So do you think your sensitivity actually help you?
For such situation, like what is a good timing to respond or keep observe, that one I feel is a good thing. But what I feel bad is sometimes when talking with colleague, like have fun that time, I feel I don't like the sensitivity lah. Because I prefer like can talk naturally, like can play with my colleague without the sensitivity things. Because sometimes too sensitivity, because too much on feelings is very stressful.
So although it helped you, but too much will it bring you some of the emotional burden. Yeah, because you need to be very stressful and you cannot be so natural even with your colleague who are at the same level.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have any other incident you want to share?
I think for now, these are the incidents that I hope can improve.
Okay. Yeah, because I see actually you do quite a lot of homework, but maybe you just share me later. Okay, because we already see some of the incident and I already can see some of the similarities. Okay. Okay. So okay, so actually from last session and today's session, I can actually apparently see you are really obvious. You are apparently being like get like troubled by this so-called overthinking that and sensitivity that getting trouble because that you really easily get affected by them because you are really caring enough that you really care on how other people think, how other people feel, and you will also concern like whether do you do it correctly or maybe whether you are saying it correctly. Yeah. So so from our exploration we also do notice that although it brings some benefit, but it also brings a lot of stress emotion to you. That's why you hope to improve. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So today I would like to show you one of the model, which is CBT model. Do you ever heard about this?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So actually since last week after the session, my mind already think about this model, which is I think very applicable for you and maybe quite helpful for you. Okay. So okay. Let me share with you about what is the CBT model. Okay. Okay. So this is actually a triangle. Okay, so in this triangle, we got three parts, which is the emotion, the thinking, the emotion, and behavior. So, so I asked you to do the homework, which is what is the incident. So we believe that here is the incident or maybe trigger. We believe that in every incident or every behavior or every trigger that will cause you got the certain similar feeling. Actually, they got this triangle. They got the relationship because like just now when you share your experience, right? You share about 3 experience, but we actually can see the similarities. But we can look further after we see the triangle. Okay, you can see that. Firstly is like thinking, and then behavior, and then emotion. We go to thinking first. Okay, like example for these 3 incidents, which is the incident that you want to solve the most?
I think is the sensitivity, but the one that I share with my colleague one.
Okay, with your colleague. Okay, can you share with me what is your thinking with your colleague?
Am I overthinking or make him stress?
Okay.
Am I ask too much or care too much?
Okay.
Am I said something wrongly?
Okay. Sorry. Am I thinking?
Overthinking. Am I overthinking or make him stressed?
Am I overthinking? Am I make him stress?
Am I ask too much
Am I ask too much?
or care too much?
Okay.
Then, am I said something wrongly?
Can you say something wrongly? Okay.
I think for now is that.
Okay. So you already find thinking. Am I overthinking? Am I making stress? Am I up too much? Am I what is this? Care too much? And am I saying something wrongly? Okay. So this is your thinking that make you feel yeah. So what is the emotion after you got those thinking?
Emotion means like feeling, right?
Yeah, you're feeling correct.
So I feel doubt,
Okay, you feel down.
and then stress.
Okay, you feel stress.
At that moment got shocked lah,
Oh, about okay.
because he didn't have any reaction lah.
Oh, okay.
And then then actually got unhappy,
Unhappy. Okay.
like got feeling ignored.
Or that ignore. Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, got it. So what is your behavior?
Do
Yeah,
Do.
do. Correct.
stay quiet,
Stay quiet. Okay.
act like nothing happened.
Act like nothing happened.
But actually I'm very I have a lot of thought lah.
Yeah, because you see your thought quite a lot and the emotion quite a lot. Okay.
Be more careful.
Be more careful. Okay. Any other for the behavior?
Think maybe observe first
Or
or
you observe? Be more observe. Okay.
think that's all.
Okay. So if you look at this triangle, yeah, do you notice that actually all three incidents that I shared just now actually got the commonality that like for your mother, you also feel like very shocked when your mother directly show you this reaction, and after that you feel doubt because you're afraid you say wrong thing, and then you feel stressful, and also your behavior is same because you feel like you need to be more careful, be more observed before you speak. So sometimes you may tend to quiet because you're afraid you say wrong thing. So the thinking is same. Am I make your mother not comfortable? Am I saying something wrongly? Yeah. So actually you got the commonality. So for another incident that when you with your manager, maybe can you share with me? Do you see the commonality when with your manager?
The manager incident, yeah, because my manager, that incident is she also didn't give me response, so just give me a smile, and then yeah, that time my emotion I feel doubt and also stress. Actually you got feel like ignore. So thinking part, also I will feel like am I overthinking or is it I say something wrongly. So behavior I also stay quiet and keep observe.
Yeah. So you can see that although they are different things, different incidents, but actually their overall thinking, emotion, and your behavior are almost the same. Because I believe that this is one of your core belief is that you always believe that am I overthinking? Am I saying wrong? Am I making him feel not comfortable? Yeah, so this is your common thinking, yeah, common core belief. Yeah, do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so if you look at this triangle chart, yeah, so this is one of the very interesting thing that also I learned from counseling, which I feel very beneficial. Yeah. Okay, so you can see when you got the thinking, right? Like example, am I thinking overthinking? Am I saying something wrongly? Am I make the people feel not comfortable? So you got the doubt on yourself, and then you will feel very stressful because you feel that you need to be more careful. Yeah, and when you care on other people, you feel like very unhappy because like people ignore you and you get shocked. Why he didn't give me the action? Why it not happen like what I expect supposed to happen? Yeah. So for this behavior, right? So you always feel like you need to tend to be more quiet and also be more careful. So when you be more careful, you feel more stress. Yeah. So if you observe on this, maybe I start from here. When you okay, when I start from here, when I feel I am saying wrongly or overthinking, I will become more quiet and be more careful. Then I become more stressed. Okay, if you link from here, or maybe you start from here. Am I overthinking or am I saying something wrongly? I feel doubt. I feel stressed. And then I will become more quiet and more careful. So it can be linked like this, also can be linked like this. So if we start from here, I be more careful, then I become more stressed. Then because my thinking is, am I care too much, or maybe you can see actually this triangle can be linked to any, because we believe that thinking, emotion, and our behavior are interlinked. Yeah. So when you got this thinking, we will definitely link with the behavior and the emotion. When you got this emotion, it also link. Yeah. So in our CBT belief, we believe that once you shift one of the part, especially your thinking, your cognitive, your emotion, and your behavior can change. But of course, it is not that easy, because as you mentioned just now, like people always tell you that, you say that your best friend always tell you that don't think too much. Yeah, maybe they don't think such way, but it's very difficult, right? Yeah, because this is something that rooted in your mind for very long. Like as you mentioned just now, not just now, like as you mentioned before, it already happened for more than 10 years. Yeah, Sim University already realized got this behavior, this thinking and this behavior, this emotion. So it is not that easily to change, but at least we know about this triangle, this CBT, this case, this triangle. So what do you see after you see this triangle? Do you feel agree like the relationship, or do you feel interesting, or
Yeah, it's my first time heard about CBT, and I think after you explain, I noticed that it's actually they are related. The three things are related. Yeah, I can see they actually like relate to each other.
Okay, yeah. So in this, you can see that they are relate. Okay. So so you can see this is actually a very insightful thing lah. Okay. So now I would like to help you to understand that actually, like when you got this thinking, and all this thinking will bring some negative emotion and also negative behavior, right? So all this are actually a very negative cycle lah. So this I believe that you hope to jump from here. So all of this actually are some of the negative distortion. Yeah. So in counseling, we got a few terms, like maybe I can share with you. Like example, like maybe we got one is positive telling. Like some of the people, like they will like they feel like they can see their nasib, like they always say that everything happen will be bringing negative consequences. This is one of the example. Or maybe like and there is mind reading lah, so they will assume that they know what other people think. Yeah. Then some of the people like catastrophizing. Yeah. So this one is mean like some always imagine the worst outcome. no matter what has happened, they already think on the worst outcome. So another thing is the personalization. Like feel that everything, assume everything is because of us. So maybe we use this like as example, or maybe like another is like maybe either or maybe over generalization, like feel that everything is sure is because of me, so so the bad thing happen. And one more is like either is the perfect or maybe zero lah. Okay, so maybe we just use three pattern lah that I see. Yeah, maybe example like maybe the catastrophize, I mean always imagine the worst outcome, or maybe personalization, feel that everything is because of self, or maybe like mind reading, assume we know what other people think. Do you think this one is more related to you or more fit to you?
You mean the three things I have to choose one? These
More
three.
than one also can, like maybe example just now I shared. Do you think any fit to you or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Maybe I think the personality one.
The personalization.
Personalization one.
Yeah. So for the personalization one, for people who fall into the personalization, they always believe that everything related to ourselves, like maybe it's because of us. Yeah. So when we got start thinking, like example, oh maybe is it because of I care too much, I ask too much, am I saying something wrong, am I making him feel stressed? Yeah. So after that you feel, am I overthinking? So you also doubt on yourself. So it seems like under the trap of like maybe like over personalization. Yeah. So this is just help you to think, help you to when you want to try to figure out that this in cognitive distortion is just to make you to realize that indeed actually it's a trap. Yeah. Although we haven't start to do anything on to change this cycle yet, but at least we know, because I always believe that when we know, we just can do some changes. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, because like example like about the personalization, like just now maybe for your colleagues, as you mentioned also, from last session, you used to mention like when your colleague didn't give you a response, you also not sure whether he not reply to you because he don't know how to respond, right? Yeah. So does it actually mean if he not reply to you, is it really mean that because you make him feel stressed, or maybe you ask too much, or you say wrongly? Do you got any evidence to support your thinking that you are saying wrongly or you are hurting him?
No.
Yeah.
This one is just my thought lah.
Yeah, it's just your assumption, your thought. Yeah. So this assumption or this thought, it may not be 100% correct. Yeah. So at least be aware on this. Yeah. You haven't need to do anything, but at least we aware on this lah. Okay. So like example lah, maybe for the incident about your colleague. So maybe you now try to look at this in like more detail. Okay. So when your colleague didn't reply you, what his face look like?
You mean this incident, right?
Yeah, for the incident that you mentioned just
I
now.
remember he is very mean.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he just take a look at me and then it's quite mean lah, and then just take a look and then just turn back and continue his work.
Oh, okay. So may I know, he looked mean and he just look at you one time and then he continued to do a work. So do you have any evidence that he is actually upset with you? Or maybe
No.
Oh, okay. So you're not sure.
Not really have because I'm also not sure lah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what else could explain his behavior or not when he didn't maybe give you a response?
Maybe his response didn't like what I expected, so that's why I feel doubt.
Mm.
Actually, I also not sure like
Mm.
don't have an evidence to support this because it's just my thought because the reaction give me makes my thoughts come out.
Okay, so that's your automatic thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that which is not under control or not under like monitor. This is your automatic. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So may I ask you if your friend like experience the same situation, like maybe your friend is you, maybe like she show something to you, and then maybe okay doing so to you, maybe your friend show something to other people, then other people didn't reply to give the people a response. What do you think about the incident and what will you tell your friend?
You mean if that incident happened to others?
Yeah,
Like I'm just
you are just an observer. You are
Observer.
people who are in other side. Do you think your friend is saying the wrong thing and then make the people like maybe upset or maybe angry?
oh why? Because I it's not my business. It's not my not it's not I'm not the one who talk with him or something.
I mean, do you
Maybe at that moment I will think that is it why you didn't give response to her like this. That's it lah. I didn't I will not go into deep
you will not think that
just at
maybe-
that moment I just just think why he didn't give response, maybe he is not in mood something.
They are saying something maybe he's not in mood, so there's also another possibility is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you tell your friend, you will not too fall into the trap. They may say wrongly, but you may feel that the people maybe is not in mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see your smile like, hey, this is something a new finding.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. Okay, so yeah, so I have some questions. So since that when you are looking from other side, like maybe this is to your friend, yeah, I can see you have a good big smile now lah. Okay, so can you give yourself the same kindness?
Okay.
Okay, what does your smile mean?
No, I just feel very silly.
I feel very silly.
Okay. Because I feel that sometimes because I feel maybe it's just overthinking.
Okay. This is okay. Although you feel very silly just now, right now, but actually, no need to be feel like guilty or what, because this is just something that we do know when already grow in your mind. So it is already rooted. That's why you already got the thinking and also emotion and behavior. But this so-called overthinking doesn't need to be like brain or maybe like scolded on this thinking. This is just part of you. So you maybe just look at the thinking and then you just feel silly you do lah. Yeah. Because actually this is something already exists in your for long. Yeah. Okay. So at least you know from this example, you know that your colleagues may not really upset or angry or maybe like feel that you are some angry with you, but he's maybe just not in the mood. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we will do in this session, because actually we just try to like let you to see that actually not always is the back on what you see right now. Okay. So this thing I will give you another homework. Okay, because in the CBT we very believe that the homework is very helpful to help to see your thought and also a very good method for the monitoring and see the progress lah. Okay, so for the homework that you have done completed, so for this week I hope you to add something new, which is what is the evidence for? Evidence, like example, like for the case that you feel because you always got all those thinking, right? So you try to put another column which is the evidence for.
evidence
for. Like example, that support this thinking. I really say something wrong. I really make you feel stressed. I really ask too much. So you need to got the evidence, the support. And then another column is evidence against. Again means that like just now what I've done. Is it really true? Do you got evidence that you really say something that makes the people feel stressful?
How about if don't have, just
Or then we just keep it there because we haven't moved into the next session yet, because we will even further to deeper, because now I just want to understand your thought more clearly on your thinking, like what is your thinking for the evidence support and what is the evidence for against. So another thing is maybe try to create the balanced thought. Even if you cannot create it is okay, because we still can monitor in next session and do it together. Yeah, the balanced thought.
can you give example like
Yeah.
how to create?
Okay, example for just now the incident, right, for your colleague. So you found that when your original thinking is that you feel that you got those emotion and then all this behavior, right, because you feel that you make him stressed. You feel that you say something wrong. So you feel that you care too much, okay? But another balanced thought, one of the balanced thought is that actually that time maybe he's just not in the mood. So his reaction not because of you. Maybe he just like busy, or maybe he just don't know how to reply you or not in the mood. Maybe you can try to create some balanced thought. But if you really cannot make it, just let it empty there. It's okay, just blank. Because we can discuss together. Okay? Yeah. So do you feel this homework can do without pressure? Okay, yeah. Okay. So we shall meet again in next week to monitor all this homework. Okay. So if you happen again the overthinking, you can write down also lah, because you can see what is your thinking, your emotion, your behavior within the do, your think and your feel. Yeah. So if you can also directly go into the what is the evidence again and what is the evidence for and the balanced thought. Yeah. So for these three parts, I mean the balanced thought, all this, if you cannot do it's okay, because we are still in the progress. Okay. So for today, what I wish to bring up is that I just want to let you know that sometimes your thinking, they may not be the fact. Yeah. But I don't ask that you can immediately like throw out all your previous thinking, because it is quite impossible since you already bring this thinking for more than 10 years. So it is also unrealistic and not rational that ask you to change immediately. So it is okay, just accept. At least today you know there is some new concept. Okay? Okay. So we are actually going to the end of the session already. So may I know how are you now? What is your current? Are you still okay?
Yeah. So far so good. But
Okay.
it's very glad that I can see this like know this CBT. Yeah, and thank you for the explanation. It's very clear and together with the example. So makes me more relates to this CBT.
Okay.
Yeah. So and also like just now what you said, the thinking is not all it's just thinking, is not all the correct. I mean like not all the without the evidence supports is just thinking. It's not really happened yet. Yeah, so maybe can find more evidence like to support my thinking. Yeah.
Okay. So for this week, you just try to do your homework first. So next week, you continue to further dive into the deeper. Yeah, and then see how is it. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So before we end our session of today, do you have anything want to add on, or maybe you want to stay with me?
No for now.
Okay. So for now, so shall we end now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's end our session for today, and we'll
Okay.
meet again next week.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
See you again.
Okay. See you.